Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture for December 20th of 2025 is titled A Solstice Sun Tattoo. So what do we see here? Well, here we see an image taken on the solstice, and near the solstice is when the sun, for the northern hemisphere, is at its lowest point in the sky. So the sun at noon will then be as low in the sky as it gets, and it will get higher and higher over the coming months as we then approach spring. So on the days around the solstice, the sun will stay very low in the sky and not change its position a whole lot. So it will rise, get to a very low level, and then begin to set. And we also notice that the length of daylight will change. So near the solstice, the sun will rise very late and set very early, giving a very low amount of sunlight during that time. So these combinations are what give us the seasons, the fact that the sun is not in the sky for a very long period of time, and the fact that the sun is very low in the sky and its rays are spread out. And that is what gives us those combinations of things caused by the Earth's tilt are what give us our seasons. It's not due to a changing difference in distance between Earth and sun, because that doesn't change a whole lot, just a couple of percent, and would not be enough to cause the significant seasons that we see. Now here what we're seeing, the tattoo that we're seeing on the pavement here, is caused by sunlight melting the frost. And the areas that are shielded are kind of shadowed by the fence there to the right. And the areas where no sunlight has been able to reach still show the frost, and we can see them as lighter colored areas here. The regions that have seen some sunlight are then darker colored because the frost has been able to be melted away in those regions. Now, as I said, this is the winter solstice that we're approaching, and that's for us in the northern hemisphere, the start of winter. For those south of the equator, it is just the opposite. It is the summer solstice, which is when the sun is highest in the sky, and that's due to the spherical nature of Earth, that one side is tilted away and the other side is tilted toward the sun, and therefore when it is winter in the northern hemisphere, which is just starting now, summer will be starting in the southern hemisphere, and the sun will be higher in the sky and up for a longer period of time. So that combination with more direct sunlight and longer length of daylight will then give us the summer season that we would see in the southern hemisphere. And that's one of the other ways we can see that the tilt of Earth is what matters for the seasons and not the distance. If it was the distance that mattered, all the seasons on Earth would be the same because all of Earth would be closer to the sun at the same time. In fact, Earth is closest to the sun in January, which for those of us in the northern hemisphere is exactly the opposite of what you might think based on if you think that the distance is causing the seasons. So based on that, summer should be in January, and in fact, early January is when we are closest to the sun. So that, coupled with the fact that the seasons are different on different hemispheres of Earth, really show us that the changing distance has nothing to do with the seasons, and it is all due to the tilt of Earth's axis. And when the sun is very low in the sky, we get things like we get to see here today, where parts of the pavement here are still shielded by the sun and still show the frost, whereas other nearby areas have already been melted. So that was our picture of the day for December 20th of 2025. It was titled A Solstice Sun Tattoo. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture, previewed to be Solstice on a Tilted Planet. So we'll see what that is about tomorrow. And until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.